out and harvest some of my spinach and some lettuce and maybe a couple pieces of kale that I have that's ready. And it's quite a cool morning. I think it's like 50, and we got some partly cloudy situation going on. But I thought I would get out here and see what I can get done today. All right, let's go. Okay, this is the box that I have. This romaine, red romaine, this overwintered from last year. No, not overwintered, maybe like reseeded itself and came up. And here's a couple others that are also coming up from last year. It's a random carrot and my peas. And these are different varieties of radish. As you can see, that's a crunchy crimson. I also have in here a black Spanish radish and a Japanese wasabi. And this is the lettuce that I'm gonna harvest from. Right there. And that's a New Fire lettuce from Botanical Interest. And I'm gonna collect some of this spinach, which will be like my second or third harvest of the spinach. I'm gonna have a bunch of random carrots planted in this spot. I have some lettuces here. This is the Butter Crunch, and it looks good. Right here in this spot, it's some endive. It's called a frise endive. And here I have Little Jim lettuce. So yeah, I'm gonna harvest some of these lettuces. Okay, it got really windy outside as I was trying to make this video, so I just decided to do a voiceover because the wind was going crazy. You could kind of hear it in the other clip prior to this. But yeah, I'm very pleased with the turnout of the spinach. I believe I planted this back in the fall, and it has done wonderfully. I can't find the seed pack, but I believe it's a type of spinach called Corenta. And I think it was a 50-cent seed pack that maybe I got from Walmart. Walmart sells those American seed packs for 50 cents. And that's what I do believe this spinach is. The leaves are just so lush and green. And look at that. They're just beautiful. Nothing so far has started to eat on it. And they just look good, and they have a nice texture to them. It's not a frail leaf. The leaf is pretty good. And yeah, so I've used it in smoothies and omelets and just, sauteed. Now I'm going to harvest the lettuce, and this lettuce has done so well. It was actually planted in another area in the yard where I had just thrown down some seeds, and when I saw all these little baby lettuces coming up, I transplanted them to the garden box here. And it is a cut and come again, because this lettuce is also the lettuce that I had in my 5-gallon MIG grow off bucket. And I did harvest from it, the ones in the bucket, a couple of weeks ago, and the lettuce has grown back. So I know it looks like I'm really handling it kind of roughly, but it'll be just fine. And I have a bunch of other lettuce to harvest, so it's all right. Yep, that's it. All right, I have this kale right here that I'm gonna harvest some of this. Here is this is a tender mustard from last year that overwintered. It's getting ready to go to seed. I have all my chards, the different types of chard that also overwintered. I have seeds. Well, this is going to seed right here. And this is my ultraviolet mustard green. So I'll be very happy if I'm able to get some seeds from this, because the packet came with a very small amount. So yeah, I'm looking forward to collecting seeds from her. This is my red giant mustard. She also overwintered. So I decided to do a voiceover for this part too, because you can see as you look at the video, the wind is really whipping the plants around. So it just didn't make any sense for me to try to, talk over the wind. And the kale that I'm harvesting here, I have harvested off of this twice before, so I'm okay with it. And the red giant mustard, it's the only one that overwintered, but the leaves are beautiful. I mean, look at them. They're nice and big, and the color is just fabulous. So, I mean, I only have this small amount, so I think I'm probably gonna combine this with the kale and do a little saute on them. Maybe I'll add some spinach in there. But yeah, that's the plan for that. Hey, I just wanted to bring you in and show you the spinach. This is the second cleaning of that. So I'm just gonna put it in this bowl here. All right, and I've already cleaned the red giant mustards and some of the kale that I have here. I only have a little bit of lettuce. So yeah, but I think it looks really good. Just look at those leaves. I mean, that's beautiful. And I'm gonna take the lettuce and I'm gonna put it in my salad spinner. This is my salad spinner. So I put the lettuce or whatever greens that I'm gonna cook in here, and you put this top on and you use this handle and it spins around. You spin it around and it gets the rest of the water out. Let me see if I can show you guys how it works. I think everybody is pretty familiar with it, but just in case there's somebody out there who's not, I'm gonna just give you a brief little rundown on how it works. All right, I'm gonna show you how the salad spinner works. Like, I have the lettuce already in here, and it's in like a little plastic colander that is an insert. And I've already washed and rinsed the lettuce. So what I like to do with this is you just all right, so you give it a spin and you take the lid off. And what the salad spinner does is it helps to get any excess water that's left, on your greens. And then I take this and I just put it in the fridge and I store it like this until I'm ready to use it. So it's like a multi-purpose. I just, drain it, put the lid back on, and then put it in the fridge until I'm ready to use it. All right, that's it. A brief little walkthrough of how this salad spinner works and what I do once I clean my lettuces and store it to use later. All right, that's it, guys.